Alright, hello again everybody. This afternoon, as I said, we'll tackle this one last wheel build we have to do. This one is for my big e-bike. The one I already talked about in my last video. That was 1 year ago, actually. In that video, I put a Grin all-axle motor on the rear wheel. And today we'll do the wheel build for the front all-axle motor. So I have my motor here, as well as a new rim, because the old ones don't fit this motor. They're actually way too wide. They're like 100 millimeters wide, and these are 82. And so that means that the offset of the spokes is way tighter than on the other ones. Anyway, so let's get going. Let's open this up. And there we go. That's pretty great. So I got these spokes here. Let's hope they're the right size. They should be, honestly. But it'd be really bad if I messed up. I did test it out, and it seems all right. So yeah, let's go. I mean, before we start off, why don't we do like last time? Get these off of that, the nipple. These are some pretty big spokes. I think they're like 13 or 12 gauge. If I remember correctly, they're 2.3 millimeter thick. So quite a bit thicker than the ones we took a look at this morning. But obviously this motor is way more powerful than the Bafang G310. This one is going to be outputting around 2,000 watts, whereas the Bafang is going to be limited to like maybe 500 or 600 watts peak. So definitely not the same power range. And this should be a shorter wheel build, because not only is this a 32 spoke motor, but it's also done in a radial configuration, because the motor has paired spoke holes, so the spokes actually are kind of angled compared to the rim, and so that allows it to be able to transmit power without actually needing a cross pattern. You can learn more about that on Grin's info pages for the motor and probably the spokes calculator. All right. So let's get going. I also have this thing. It's part of the packaging of the motor. I don't know if I will actually need it, because Yeah, that seems actually alright. Alright. Yeah, maybe we'll... I think it'll be easier to fit the spokes if it's on the stand. Yeah, they just fit in right there down the bowl. Very nice. There we go. Okay. How is this supposed to go? I think we don't have a choice. We have to take off the stand, which is definitely put these off to the side. Great. Pretty good. Am I crazy, or do these spokes seem too short? No, that seems good. That seems fair. I don't know, maybe I'm paranoid. These should be okay. I calculated the length with the Grin spokes calculator, so the size of the motor was pre-programmed, so there shouldn't be any issues. But, you know, there is always the possibility of making a mistake. Alright. Pretty nice. Maybe I should go and get the other one. You see, this one that came with the packaging has a little indent here to allow for the cable to go through. So that's definitely going to be useful. Yep. Fine. Alright. This is definitely easier than the other wheel builds we've already done. Maybe I should have started by this with this one. I don't really know, but all right. What the hell? Can I? Oh, there we go. Last one. This was definitely easier than the previous wheel builds, but we're not done yet. Let's get all of these kind of tightened up, as always. Alright, time for some tension. 12, 13 maybe? Yep. 13 seems about right. This is already really tight. I don't know if we'll be able to go to the threading mark, but I'll leave maybe a millimeter. Ah, crap. That is the worst. God damn it. are looking pretty good, and that the rest of the truing will have to be done on the bike, but yeah, this is definitely looking pretty good. Really happy I didn't mess up the spoke length during the order. That's definitely always nice. But yeah, really eager to put this on the bike. Anyway, this was definitely a short one, but I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll try and set up really quickly. We're going to be doing the dismantling and the remantling, I guess, of the original Super 73 battery, so that we can pair it with the other 36 volt battery that we already worked on last week, so that we may end up with a 72 volt battery. So yeah, another battery welding stream coming up real soon. See you then.